All right, guys, good morning. Let me talk to you guys about where I think Bitcoin's going. More importantly, guys, where is Bitcoin possibly going to stall before we see a move back up? And then tomorrow in the future forecast with our members. By the way, guys, a quick pit stop. Welcome. I think we had like 50 people sign up this last week. So Lee, Walter, James, Christopher, David, Yuresh, John, guys, welcome to the membership. You won't be let down. Tomorrow's going to be a very good future forecast. I'll talk to you guys in the second part of this video about what we'll talk about tomorrow. I think you're going to really like it, okay? Talking about building buckets of wealth, of what to do with the money we make in altcoin season and in Bitcoin. So let's get into this, guys. You know, when I woke up this morning, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I'm like you guys, but I'm like, man, I'm tired of seeing red days. But I do think this could come to an end pretty soon. And I want to give you guys some pretty solid technical analysis here. So the first thing I look at is trades in favor. So let me open these indicators so you guys can see the names over here. So trades in favor, and these three indicators are indicators we coded. And we did this so we could see where structure is located, okay? When you guys understand structure, when structure is decreasing, we can usually match this up to previous structure. I'm using the word decrease. I guess is the best way to say it. When price action goes down, it creates a higher low formation in an uptrend. So when structure is moving down, what we can do is we can actually use an oscillating algorithm and look to see when this oscillating level was this low before in the past. Was there any type of behavior that would suggest that we have reached somewhat of a bottom? And that's what I saw this morning. So we're sitting down here right now at, literally at a 74% chance of a pump. So we're not at 80, we're not at 90. So everybody knows we're at a 74%. So what I did this morning is I went over here and I looked and just said, okay, what happened last time we were at these levels? And really what caught my attention were these two levels right here. So what I did is I took the price action and I said, all right, what happened over here? We ended up seeing a drop in the market, a double bottom. See these two wicks right here? And then we started seeing the price move back up. So last time we were at this level, guys, Bitcoin shot up 10.27%. Okay. And then I was like, okay, well, what happened over here? Because this is kind of a similar pattern. From here, we ended up seeing one more drop into the market, but that drop, although it scared everybody, did yield right after that about a 15% jump. Okay, and then the time before that, we can see this actually went down a little bit further than 74%. We ticked about 80, 81%, but let's not go to the bottom. Let's go about, at the end of this candle, we moved up 18%. So are we actually about to move up about 15 to 18% on average based off where we are for trades in favor, looking at where structure is, basically because it's so oversold at the moment? I think that's possible. Now, take a look at well money flow. When wells sell in the market, they're obviously driving the price down. But we're sitting at a level here, guys, of 35. All right, last time we were at around a 35 level, that was here. That was on this yellow circle, the green circle here. I'm not going to get too aggressive here and say it's going to go all the way up to the peak area here, but this definitely went on a run of about 11%. Now let's take a look over here and say, all right, what happened around this area? See how it's very close to this mark here? So about a 34, and right around 34, 31, this is what happened again in the market. We ended up seeing about a 15%. So, what could it look like if we end up seeing a 15% jump from here? Well, 15% would push us all the way back up to around the area of about $105,000. And I actually don't think this is too unrealistic. Okay, let's continue here. Another chart that I've been watching with, and I've been showing you guys this in the Telegram, is the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Now, you guys got to understand something. This liquidation heat map, it's looking at everybody going long, and all the DGen longs in the market right now. They're trying to come in with their 10, 20x leverage, but the whales are just going to take you guys out. Okay, I've taught this before, guys. If you use leverage, all of your trades are going to get mocked up on a chart for the whales to hunt. I use spot market, and that's all that I use. So here's a good sign. Okay, let's start with the good news this morning, guys. On the 2-week time frame here, all this liquidity here, we've dipped down into the majority of this, okay? We've stalled right about this area, right about 91.6, let me get that out of the way, 91.6 to about 91.4. Now, we do still have a liquidity to come down to about, I would say, maybe 90,000, but take a look at this. This is a positive thing. Once we take out liquidity at 90,000 this morning, it pretty much goes to purple. And if you guys understand how to read these charts, purple means there's not much liquidity down here. Now, there is a possibility here that if we're going to start seeing moves back down, we could tick below 90,000. So I do want everybody to be aware of this, that we could be seeing moves down below sub 90,000 because that's the next liquidity level. I do not expect this move to go down further than 85,000. The thing is, 85,000 is pretty stinking far down there, okay? So the question kind of lies now is this: what do you do? And let me mock this up for you guys, because I was talking with our members last night about this, and I think this is a lot on your guys' mind. Okay, we've kind of made this double bottom formation, and what we're trying to figure out right now is Bitcoin going to crash? are we going to go down to $85,000? Now, there's two things I want you guys to assess. Where are we in the cycles? Because I'm going to answer this question, because the question is, okay, well, should we sell some right now to actually buy in lower? And that's what I want to tackle right here, okay? We're in this phase, okay? We're in the 1 of 2 year phases. And this little drop we're seeing right here, I'm going to make a line right here. So this is 2000, let me do green, okay? 2024 and 2025. These are natural cycles. Okay, 2025 is matched up to the 17 year and then the 21 year, the most bullish years. Raul Powell calls this the banana zone. Maybe I should put a banana out here for everybody. So you guys see, this is the banana zone right here. Okay, we're coming into that. So if you're going to be selling some of your cryptocurrency right now to maybe, it's a gamble, guys, to maybe see prices at $88,000, $85,000, then you're going to have, it's a risk because you're doing so into the most bullish year of 2025. Okay, so here's my thought. I'm not your financial advisor. If you guys saw the last video I did on YouTube here, you guys clearly know that. But here is an idea that I have if I was going to structure this trade. Let's say I had $1 million. We have about, I think we have around 1.8 million in the market right now. But let's just make this simple. Let's just say there's $1 million in your guys' account or 1,000, doesn't matter. If I was to pull off this stunt right here, guys, and try to sell in the market and try to buy lower, because here's the thing, you don't know where that lower point is. It's a guess. It honestly is a gamble. So you're using a gamble here where you don't really know where that bottom level is. Because if you sell right now, okay, let's just imagine everyone sells right now and we say, okay, we're going down to $85,000. If it doesn't go down, it starts moving back up. What are you going to do with that money? It's a psychology game that starts playing. If I were to do this, I would not exit any more than 10% of my entire portfolio, again, to pull off a stunt like this, to try to sell right now, to maybe get back into the market when we start liquidating, under 90, maybe go down to 88,000. There is a thought here that we're just going to come down, take out the low here, swing it down below this low over here, come down to about 89,000, maybe today or tomorrow, and then we're going to see the jump back up. Okay, that's a possibility. So 10%, it would be like my max allocation on this. Let me show you guys something else and we'll turn off here. So you guys know that USDT was actually delisted from Coinbase actually yesterday, because Europe is already on the 1st. Okay, so Europe is going into actually the 31st of December. And so yesterday was actually like the 30th. Okay, so USDT is heading down here. But guys, if follow me on here, there's a ton of scare out there saying, okay, USDT is getting delisted. Like, would you have not sold all of your crypto by now? Like, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm like, I would not wait till the last day to get my money out of USDT to change my positions over. So I know there's a lot of FUD out there, but guys, for this price to just completely crash here and go all the way down to 85,000 or 80,000, I just don't see that happening without at least a decent rebound here coming up within the next 3 or 4 days. I actually think on the 1st or 2nd of December, we're going to see this market move back up. And tomorrow in the future forecast, I'm going to show you guys why the altcoin season is primed to start. And if you guys can understand those charts that I'll show you guys tomorrow, you guys have a few days left. Like, this isn't just my speculative opinion. If you guys match up others.d and you look at where others.d is currently at, you can actually, it's 3 times. If you go back and you just look at where others.d bottomed and then you look at total 2, where we're currently at, guys, you literally have a few days left before the alt season takes over. So you're going to be selling or shorting into the most bullish year possible, 2025, which has been true from 4 cycles. And you're going to be selling into altcoins, maybe even shorting altcoins if you want to do that, at a time where history tells us, and I'll show this to you guys tomorrow, that you have like a few days left to acquire altcoins. And then Bitcoin, even Bitcoin dominance is expected to drop here in January. And I'll show you guys why January has been the moment where Bitcoin dominance has dropped in the past. That means altcoin season takes over. So at the moment, I'm just letting you guys know, I'm not selling anything at the moment, okay? I'm holding because I think this is going to try to be a big scare for the market, come back down, liquidate more long trades, great opportunity to buy into the market for altcoins, and then I think we're going to rip back up, okay? And then tomorrow, I'm going to come out and show you guys in our membership, this is just going to be for members, we won't release this on YouTube, is I'm going to show you guys different buckets. So this is a little bit longer YouTube video today, but I want to give this to you guys. I'm going to show you guys, first of all, how we're going to exit all of our altcoins, and we call it the altcoin retirement chart, because I truly believe we can help some of you guys retire. Not that I'm not your financial advisor, but I'm saying the indicators that I'm using, you can watch the ones I'm using, and I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are going to be able to retire this cycle. I believe that, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set up different buckets. Now, all these different buckets, houses, cars, That's all fun. That's great stuff. But what I want to show you guys is how do you put your money into different buckets where these buckets actually start making you more money. That's what I'm interested in, okay? There's a couple different buckets I'm going to show you guys tomorrow that conservatively, this is from my financial advisor and other investors I've known online, you guys should be able to do about 28% per year. And this should acquire maybe 2 to 4 hours a month, okay? And I'm going to give you guys that strategy. Some of our members already know this. But if you could take the money you make in this bull market, transition it into these 2 different asset classes with minimal effort and do about 28% a month. And I'm not joking, guys. This is not aggressive. This is not aggressive. My financial advisor told me a number that was higher than this, so I'm even going lower than him, okay? I'll share with you guys what those are. That's how you guys can take the money in this bull market, transition it into buckets, and then those buckets start giving you a drip feed. And you start living off the drip feed, guys, and you don't live off of your proceeds. That's how the wealthy are going to get more wealthy. They're not going to touch the first of all, they're not going to touch their principal invested amount, but the money they take out, they're not touching that, okay? They're only touching what that amount taken out generates based off either passive strategies or maybe a little bit of work per month to take the cream off the top of the cake, okay? And I'm going to share with you guys tomorrow and then show you guys why January, last part, could be a little bit bearish in the beginning, why January could be just a little bit bearish, but why we may have already superseded what has happened in the first 3 weeks of January in the last 3 weeks of December, which could be massively bullish. Okay, guys? I'm going to end this here. If you guys want, in the description, there is a emoji box, and you guys can click that emoji box. We are going to give you guys 25% off the membership, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Definitely watch the future forecast. I will give that to you guys, the buckets. I'm also going to show you guys the indicator that we're using. We've made more updates to our altcoin retirement chart to actually find more better exit points. So if you guys are new, you guys will see that. None of our members have seen that either yet. But I'm just excited to get on with you guys. Go through this alt season. Let the market drop, guys. It's going to come back. It's going to come back. All right? I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning in the future forecast. God bless you. Hope you have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.